Hey y'all, what's up? This is Jesse Booth, aka J-Bone, and we're going to play our qualifying round on our low rookie account. Let me show you the clubs I will have in my bag. We're going to have a level 5 extra mile, and we're going to look at our clubs real quick. 29 accuracy, so that's going to be about 2.5 adjustments per ring. We've got the Viper. We're looking at about 2.0 miles per hour per ring on there. The Backbone, 76 as 1.5. The Thorn, 43. We're going to round that off to just about 2 miles per hour per ring. And we got the Skewer, 41. We're going to say about 2.2 per ring on that one. We will possibly use the Big Dog on some of the holes, and we will use the Saturn on a couple of the holes as well. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to play hole number 1. This is the St. Patrick's Day tournament. And let's go ahead and get started. Hole number 1, par 4. Dog leg to the left. We're going to jump our drive over the sand bunker with some left spin, left curl, and possibly some top spin. Okay. We want to land it up in there somewhere. So we're going to take this shot right here. Okay. We're going to adjust to about 1.5 bars. And here we go. A little bit of side spin. We hit it great, but we should be okay with this wind. Come on, ball. There we go. The great almost cost us, but with that top spin, it's kind of like a safety net right there. You know the ball's going to roll pretty good distance. And with a left to right wind, it's okay to miss a little bit left on your shot because the wind's going to push it for you. Hope y'all are doing good on your tournament qualification rounds. I think this is a little bit tougher of a tournament than a lot of people thought it was going to be. You know, when your best chance at eagle or on some of the par 4s, you know it's going to be a tough tournament. Okay, so my opponent looks like he's just trying to drive it up there as far as he could. So let's see if we can sink this shot. Looks like we're going to have our Thorn about mid-range. We're going to go 3 bars of backspin, and we're going to straighten the ball out just a little bit. And we want to aim it kind of right there. Okay. And we're going to adjust 1 bar. And take our shot. And he hit it great. So there's no chance of this ball going in. If we had hit it perfect, we probably would have got it in the hole. Because we looked like we had the distance just about perfect. And we throw it, we sink it in the hole for the birdie. Hopefully we got that second shot dialed in for the opening and weekend round. If you can get eagle on hole number 1, you can really position yourself for a run at that top 3 spot. Guaranteed. Alright, looks like my opponent's going to miss, so we are not going to have to go to a shootout. And we will be able to go to hole number 2. And I already do have the Viper in, so we can just go ahead and go straight to the next hole. And well, depending on what the wind is like, we might use the backbone for the skip shot, or we might use the Viper to carry it straight over the bunker. So we'll see what we're set up like. And what we're going to do is we're going to stream 3 holes at a time. So after the third hole, I will stop the stream and restart it with another video. So let's see. In between clubs, so we are definitely just going to go straight to using the Viper. And it looks like I use this a tiny bit of backspin here. Okay, that looks good. So we're going to go just a little bit over 2 bars. Just a little bit over 1 bar. And we hit it perfect. So let's see. Come on. Ooh, close, very close, very close. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit far. So, for next time, we can probably go at least a full half bar of backspin on that shot. As you could see, the end of my ball guide was actually only about midway to the hole on the green. But you could see how much farther it rolled past the hole. The reason for that is because of the ball guide on the Viper is not that great. So you just have to keep in mind that, your adjustment on certain clubs aren't true to what you see, the ball guide. So for that Viper, we probably want the ball guide to be about a quarter of the way on the green towards the hole for next time. And these are important things to remember for when you do play your qualifying round. I mean your opening round, and then hopefully your weekend round eventually. These are the kind of things to jot down on a piece of paper and take notes about. So now we know on that shot, we want the ball guide to be a quarter of the way on the green, and to do that, we'll probably go about a half bar in backspin. So we get the birdie on hole number 2, and we will be moving on to hole number 3. We'll see quickly what hole number 3 was. Okay. For hole number 3, we're going to need our extra mile and our big dog. I don't know that I will be able to reach it anyway, but yeah, we want the extra mile and the big dog. I have to see what kind of balls I have in my stockpile. This might be one of those holes to try out a little bit better of a ball to maybe have a chance at that second shot getting it to the green. Timothy will be first. In order to have a good chance in lower level rookie with lower level clubs, you really have to have a really good drive. And when I say like a good drive, you need to be about, at least midway in that upper fairway section, that circle, to position yourself for a decent chance at making that second shot to the green. Most likely we'll just have to lay up, but we'll see. Hopefully we will hit a good drive so that we can see if the chance is there. So let's go ahead and look at our balls we have here. We will try a kingmaker. We'll go ahead and try the kingmaker here, just to see. Oops. And I need to check this again, because we want to make sure we bounce over bunker. So we are definitely going to have to put some spin and some curl. And we hit it great. We might be in the rough. Let's see. Yep, we hit in the rough. So we did kill our chance at attempting to go to the green on 2 right there. I really wanted to make sure I stayed out of that bunker on the right side, off the bounce, but I really needed to get the ball up pretty good up that fairway to have a chance at hitting green in 2. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to lay up in front of the green, hopefully, and have a chance at a chip in for an eagle, which is probably the way that most people will play this hole. Yeah. So we're going to use a little bit of right spin, and we don't want to put too much top spin on this ball, because we don't want to roll into that rough. We hit that great. We should be okay though with that. And we didn't hit too far, we didn't hit too short. So we will have an opportunity at that chip in right there. That second shot can be a very risky shot, especially if you're just trying to lay it up there. Make sure you don't put too much topspin, if you put any even, on your shot. And also make sure you are lining your shot up properly, because it's very easy to do what he did with that wind, going from right to left. Alright, so let's see if we have a chance at this. We're going to have the thorn. Okay. And we're going to I think that's what we're going to do right there. We're going to go 1.5. Adjustment. We hit it perfect. Get in the hole. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Get that eagle, baby. Get that eagle. So you saw what I did. I put the 1.5 bars of adjustment for the wind. because we said basically 2 miles per hour per bar, so it was 3 miles per hour, so we adjusted 1.5 bars for the adjustment. And you saw what I did as far as lining it up in the spin. When you go around 5 miles an hour a spin, you want to line the edge of that line up right at the edge of the front of that hole. It was a little bit tougher to see that right there because of the level thorn I have, and the guide isn't as good as it might be in later levels, but you were able to still kind of see what I did. So we recovered from our bad shot to still make the eagle. And that is why you lay up your shot, because you have a much better chance chipping it in from where I chipped it in than you do trying to chip it in from like the rough or the sand bunker if you try to go for it. If you think you have a good chance of making it up to the green, definitely go for it. But if you don't, play it safe, lay it up, make that chip in shot to get your eagle. So we're going to end this video at this point here, and on the scorecard here. So we are 4 down through 3, and I'll see you all in the next video.